Bud Crawford used to get high-ass guarantees. Facts. The fact is, PBC don't pay high-ass guarantee. Facts. The question is that you have yet to answer, and now this is my 4th time asking this same question. What does Terrence Crawford bring to the table that PBC needs to change their business model for him? Very simple.
Okay, I'm going to answer it. You want to know why they need to change their business? Because Errol Spence is asking for strap season, and Errol Spence got the machine behind him. And if Errol Spence want this fight, who's the boss? Wait a minute, who's the fucking boss here? Is it
emotional and you want to just jump on shit, bro? Just be quiet and let me go, bro. Be quiet. I don't want to kick you off. I enjoy different perspectives, but again, on my shit, y'all do the days of people coming in here trying to talk over me and shit, bro. You not getting off on that shit. I get you the fuck up out of here, bro. Be quiet while I'm talking, dog.
Well, get me the fuck up out of here, nigga.
Alright, peace, nigga. Be cool, nigga.
Had to do this shit.
Deuce, nigga. And don't come back, nigga. And don't come back. The hell out of here, bro.
And don't come back, nigga. Don't come back, nigga. The days of people talking over me, man. See, that's why I did what I do, and when I do what I did, because you know why? You be mumble jumble, one in ear and one in out the other. Heard is mumble jumble. You just be rambling, nigga. You just be rambling. So yeah, I got no respect for you because you just be rambling, dude. And the proof is, let's go to Ring IQ. And I'm letting my brothers out here know, man. The Will Pack, Matt, Mob, 3 Illa, Rebel Life, Bruce Vane. All these dudes, man, I'm sorry if I ain't saying all the names because I'm on some other type shit. But let me just make the disclaimer. This is for entertainment, education purposes only. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here for you to read between the lines. It's not what they say, it's what they're not saying. I cap. But you know, in my Doctor Strange realm, I don't cap. But you think I'm capping, so the equation equals out to what? I'm capping. And I'm not tight all up in here. I'm not tight, man. I'm telling you I'm not tight. So, when I say all these brothers, right? Ring IQ. Now, Ring IQ, he was on Ring IQ. See, this is what I'm saying. This is how you make an example of motherfuckers. Let me tell you, God makes examples of people, right? You're an example. When you was on your good side, and now you're on your bad side, or you're on your bad side, or you're on your good side, right? You're an example. And this is what we have about life is examples. Okay? You learn from your examples, you move on, you move to the good side. You learn from your good side examples, something switch, and you turn bad. It works vice versa, right? So we got to learn from our examples. And I say, this was a perfect example of why I look back at this video and I say, you know what? I did the right thing. Man, you gonna tell me, you gonna take me what? The fuck off your channel? Well, take me the fuck off, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, so, Ring IQ showed examples. And this nigga thought he was winning something. And that's why I tell these channels, when niggas like this start their rambling and bullshit talk, and they're losing, but they think they're winning, yo, take Ring IQ, put it on your channel and show. Matt Mob, put it on your channel. 3 Illa, put it on your channel. Blow it up. Blow it up. I don't care about motherfucking subscribers. I don't care if I say your name, and I'm giving you some kind of fucking special treatment because I'm saying your name, and oh shit, don't do that. Don't do that, because people are going to get their attention and they're going to go to this channel. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give 2 shits about none of that shit. You are an example, my nigga. So let's go to Ring IQ and let's show examples of what this nigga look like when he's losing. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely does. I got someone shout out real quick, and I'm going to jump off. Yeah. Knockout TV, or just Knockout, I think he goes by. Ring IQ, kick your ass, boy. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Piracy wasn't an issue when you made a fight with Ugas and Sean and Mikey, but when it's Terrence, all of a sudden we're scared that people are going to steal the pay-per-view, so we're not going to offer you any money. No, you made him an offer you didn't expect him to take. And guys like KO are using the excuse that, well, Terrence was negotiating with Black Prime at the same time. Yeah, so fucking what? The PBC offered Errol to Canelo before they even went into talks for Terrence because they didn't want to fight Terrence. It's kind of obvious. What is your retort? That, because it's Canelo is supposed to be different? It means the same thing. You keep choosing other people over Terrence, even though you have a choice. The examples you used, those are tournaments. That doesn't boil down to choice. How the World Boxing Super Series, Regis and all the guys that he fought in there, Usyk and all the guys that he fought in there, that doesn't boil down to choice. That's a tournament format. How the fuck is that the same thing as Errol always choosing to fight somebody else? Always. Even now, you have a choice. You could go to the WBC right now and tell them, yo, you know what? I want to fight Terrence instead. I bet you they'll let you because you about to fight at 154. This ain't even a welterweight contest. It ain't no titles on the line. If you wanted to fight Terrence Crawford right now, you could, but you don't. You fighting Keith because you're not coming back to welterweight. And I'll put money on that. $50 says he don't come back to welterweight. $50. I bet you if he beat Keith, he don't move back down. It's your turn.
Now, before it's his turn, because when it's his turn, he got all kind of static and all kind of fucked up shit going on, and it's gonna annoy you, right? Just his voice alone is gonna fucking annoy you, but then his fucking phone or whatever was going on, he got bad reception, right? Never heard he had bad reception in his life, right? And if you look at that video, because I'm going to leave the link, when you look at that video, he blacks out a couple of times. I'm just going to let you know what I think about when he was blacking out and you couldn't see him. My opinion, he was on his fucking phone, his other phone, where his boyfriend Best Fight the Best, and he was trying to get some information to get back, right? And it didn't work, right? Because all of a sudden this nigga was blacking out and shit. You couldn't see him, right? When my man was talking Ring IQ, right? And he just blacked out. And all of a sudden he just disappeared and shit. And then he comes back like he's trying to get some homework. So all those facts that nigga had, Ring IQ had, all those fucking facts was correct. And you're gonna hear the comeback he had, and then he fucking flee. He flee the fucking scene after that. Talking about, well, I'll let you get to that, but I'm just going to give you some of these points. Tim Smith, Ellaby, Espinoza, Mayweather, and the present. I'm not talking just the past about Mayweather saying that fight ain't going to happen. In the present, he said, I told Terrence Crawford not to take that fight. I think this Blue reported that, right? Right? So there's a little bit more going on with Terrence Crawford and Mayweather going on about the fight with Errol Spence, right? Then all of a sudden, we hear Errol Spence put out a tweet talking about Arthur, but subliminally, for him to say this shit, for him and Bruce Vane, big respects to Bruce Vane, because I was thinking the same goddamn thing. Oh my God, you're gonna tell Arthur, he's still got a left. And you know what? Let me look at it. And you think, but this was about Arthur. But subliminally, if you think this way, my brother, you must be thinking this way with Terrence Crawford. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you see, when you see somebody saying some shit like that, regardless if he wasn't talking about Terrence Crawford, it doesn't matter. For him to think that, I would assume. And any Terrence Crawford will assume. See, that's why I said in my last video how I was saying that he's on the younger side of the 30s, and Terrence Crawford's on the older side of the 30s. And I said, Father Time, rebuke Father Time, because Terrence Crawford could rebuke Father Time because he stays in the gym, he stays ready, he ain't got to get ready. So see, that's what I said in my last video. If anybody never seen my last video, check it out, right? And I said, man, I'd rather fight Boots. He's 25. He's going to age me out. I might as well get aged out by somebody not even in my 30 bracket. I might as well. And this is the shit I'm talking about, man. And, you know, no matter what Espinoza, Tim Smith, all these people said before, right? Before anything, you know who I always, and everybody's making this excuse about Terrence Crawford took the fight and he ducked Errol Spence because he took a fight in 2022. But this right here nails the fucking coffin. Puts the nail in the motherfucker off my fucking face. Nail in the coffin. The nail in the coffin. And this is from Errol. It was Spence himself saying this. And he got caught in a fucking phone call. And this is way before Terrence Crawford took the fight with who? David Avenesia. If you want to call him Avocado, whatever the fuck you want to call him. He was 6th ranked in the WBO. He might not be somebody to you, but he is somebody ranked in the sanctioned body. But never mind that. This phone call right here, this phone call that he got caught on says it all because it comes out of his fucking throat. It comes out of his fucking mouth. It comes out of his fucking mouth.
I went to Lady T. I was listening to Lady T. You know, Boxing Fans Talk TV. Go subscribe to her. And I'm going to let her break it down. It was also an ego, so she got her off an ego. But this is, like I said, this is for education purposes only. And like I said, it's what you don't hear. Not what you hear, it's what you don't hear. And what you selectively want to hear. So let's hear what Errol Spence said. Because out of all those people that I named, this is the man that said what he said about when this fight's going to happen. All right, let's roll the tape, man.
Had questions about what's going on in the internet. So, I don't know what you see, because it should be getting wrapped up shortly. So, I know now we get killed on everybody talking about how I know I'm like, ain't got time for it. Like, I know what's going on. I'm thinking, hopefully we can do it in January.
Hopefully we can do it in January. I'm going to keep letting it play. But hoping, you hear that ATL? Maybe I need to repeat it for the slow people. January is 2023. Don't matter. Nothing else he said. My point was, they don't want the fight till next year. So how the fuck do you make conclusions that a person who don't want to fight you is a duck?
So, the extraterrestrials, aerosexuals, explain to me, this is your man's. This is your man's talking this shit. Way before Crawford took the fight. Way before Crawford took the fight with Black Prime. January. January is here. Yeah. And actually, you could make the fight. Still got enough time to make a fight for April or May. But we hearing stuff about Keith Thurman. And right now, it sounds like a hush-hush with Keith Thurman. We don't know really what's up. We really don't know what's up. But no matter if he's going to 154, he's got to dip his toe in the 154 water and see if it's lukewarm for him and get acclimated to it. But damn, the man said in January. Now, I'm trying to understand your extraterrestrial brains. How the fuck you gonna get around this? Because this is plain. This is coming out of this motherfucker's mouth. Please tell me. He said this. Listen, let's get back to the matter at hand. Ring IQ versus KNOCKOUT86, all right? And at the ending of this, right, after all Ring IQ said, I'm going to put the link in the description below so you can see the whole thing, so you won't think I'm chopping shit up, right? But all the facts that this man said, Ring IQ, and when it came down to about Crawford taking a fight with Black Prime and David Avenesia, right? And all this shit about Crawford's ducking and what he meant about Black Prime and they not knowing that he was doing business behind and all this bullshit. Listen, I'm going to let you listen to a little bit of what he had to say. Like I said, I'm fair. I'm going to leave the description below. Go subscribe to Ring IQ. Or you want to subscribe to that bitch ass nigga because you probably a bitch ass nigga as well. You can subscribe to that bitch ass nigga. Hey, this is the whole boxing community. Whether you like your family or not, or you the black sheep of the family, it is what it is, man. I'm the black sheep. No one get. I love to be underground. Let me stay underground. But let's get back to the matter. I'm gonna give you a little bit because this nigga's not just his voice fucking irks the fuck out of me. He fucking irks the fuck out of me. His fucking reception is bad with his phone. So I'm gonna give you a little bit what he's saying, so you could go back to Ring IQ link, press the link, and then you can listen to all he got to say. He ain't got shit on Ring IQ.
But you don't. You fighting Keith because you're not coming back to welterweight. And I'll put money on that. $50 says he don't come back to welterweight. $50. I bet you if he beat Keith, he don't move back down. It's your turn.
All right, a couple things, bro, that you spoke on that we want to get to. So number one, my point is not that he was negotiating with them at the same time was in bad faith. The point was that he told one side everything and told the other side nothing. So you tried that shit, but that ain't what I said, bro. So next time you want to try to rebut some shit, actually rebuttal the point that I'm actually making. Talking to two people at the same time, there's no issue with that. Hell, Tank Davis was obviously talking to Hector Luis Garcia and Ryan Garcia at the same time, but guess what? Both of them fucking knew it because he was negotiating in good faith. So the point, again, for all y'all in the chat, and for Ring IQ since he couldn't keep up or something, the point is not that Terrence Bud Crawford was talking to PBC and BLK Prime at the same time, that makes it bad faith. The point is that he was talking to PBC and BLK Prime at the same time and telling PBC nothing about negotiations with BLK Prime while telling BLK Prime everything with negotiations that he had going on with PBC. That's the point. Try to retort that. The point that I'm actually making. Now you're talking about. No, bro. Let me finish. Let me finish talking, bro. Let me finish. No, I'm talking about when I'm done. You can retort it, bro. Don't cut me off. I didn't cut you off. I thought we were having a respectful debate here. When I'm done, bro, I'll go on mute just like last time, and I'll shut the fuck up and let you talk, bro. But if I'm gonna be here, then I'm gonna get to talk, or I can just dip off, bro. Now, with the Terrence Crawford and where you brought up Earl Spence and Keith Thurman, what you fail to realize and what y'all don't want to talk about is that the only reason, and I'm gonna prove this to everybody in the chat, whether y'all like it or not, because I know y'all don't fuck with Earl. I know where I'm at. I know this is a road game, but I'm still fucking it up anyway, bro. Fucking up everything y'all thought was gonna happen. But anyway, the only reason Earl Spence Jr. is fighting Keith Thurman is because of Terrence Bud Crawford. Now, Knockout, how can you prove that to us, Knockout? Because you saying some bullshit. Very easy work. Keith Thurman fought Mario Barrios in February. Earl Spence fought motherfucking Yordenis Ugas in April. After he fought Yordenis Ugas, did they go into negotiations with Keith Thurman? No, the fuck they didn't. They went into negotiations with Terrence Bud Crawford. They negotiated with that man May, June, July, August, September, all the way to October when Terrence Crawford announced his motherfucking fight with David Avenesian. Now, before I go any further, let me just say again, because he keeps bringing up this no guarantee shit. There's no guarantee. I thought we were in the business of wanting fights. If I got one fighter that got no guarantee, and I got another fighter that got no guarantee, why the fuck am I gonna give another fighter an excuse for not signing the motherfucking contract? And he keeps talking about Earl Spence opponent, where every other Earl Spence opponent had a motherfucking guarantee. But what he's leaving out, because he tried to accuse me of leaving shit out and leaving truths out and shit. But what he's leaving out is that Earl Spence also got a guarantee in every one of his other fights that he never had before Terrence Crawford. So is the PBC fucking over their own golden boy Earl Spence by offering him no guarantee also? Or they only fucking over Bud Crawford? So when both fighters get offered the same structure of deal, and one of them don't sign, but one of them do sign, one of them don't agree, but one of them do agree, I'm not making no motherfucking excuses for the dude that didn't agree. He a motherfucking duck, because you had the same goddamn agreement that this dude had. I didn't forget where I was, though. Let's keep going on the October shit. Terrence Bud Crawford, because the point we making, remember everybody, in case y'all too slow to keep up, the point we making is that Earl Spence is fighting Keith Thurman because Terrence Bud Crawford ducked him. Now, Terrence Bud Crawford announced his David Avenesian fight on October 20th. He negotiated with Earl Spence 6 months. It wasn't until like November 10th, or it might have been the 11th. Somebody feel free to fact check me. The WBC didn't order Earl Spence to fight Keith Thurman until November of 2022. On November 21st or 22nd, Earl Spence and his team went to the WBA, making sure that they were okay with him fighting Keith Thurman so he wouldn't get stripped by the WBA. This was back in November. So everybody use your motherfucking common sense. If their team is already going to motherfucking WBA asking can they fight Keith Thurman, don't you think that means that they might already have a fight agreement? And if that was always the plan, why didn't they order the fighting? Why didn't they negotiate with Keith Thurman for the 6 months that they was negotiating with Terrence Bud Crawford? They didn't start talking to Keith until after Terrence Bud Crawford announced his motherfucking fight. If Terrence Bud Crawford would have signed on the dotted line like we all wanted him to, so we can get this fight, so either I can be right and Earl beat Bud ass like I think he gonna do, or maybe Ring IQ is right and Terrence gonna beat Earl ass. I don't know, everybody got their opinion until the motherfucking fight happened. If Terrence Crawford would have signed to fight Earl Spence would have never went into negotiations with Keith Thurman at all, bro. The only reason that they even talked about a fight was because Bud Crawford, and this is the funniest shit, the man Earl Spence told us on December 17th during the Michelle Rivera and damn, I gotta go, my son, I gotta go get my haircut. Here I come, hold on. That man told us during the Michelle Rivera and Frank Martin fight that he had a fight announcement. Now, what y'all think that fight announcement was gonna be if he was ordered to fight the WBC? Ordered to fight Keith by the WBC. He went to the WBA for approval in November. Then by December 17th, he said he was about to announce a fight but he got in a car wreck, and so the shit got pushed back. So he's doing the same fight that he's been working on since November. But y'all are cool with Terrence Bud Crawford pulling out of negotiations, not signing the fight, announcing another fight in October. But you want to get mad at Earl for going through with a fight that he only have to fight because of fucking Terrence Bud Crawford ducking him. That's all I got. If you want a real debate and you want more smoke, now you got to come see me, bro. This shit was real easy work. Enjoy the rest of your day, homie. You can't fuck with me, dog. Y'all boys be easy, man.
All right, you brought up a bunch of other irrelevant points. For starters, let me try to address the 100 points that he tries to make in 10 minutes. For starters...
See, I'm fair. I let you even listen to all that staticky bullshit and him rambling. So to let you know I'm fair. I let you hear his rambling. But go to Ring IQ, and he gonna wrap this shit up in 10 minutes of all his little fucking points he had to say and get his shit over with. Because like I showed you, Errol Spence said January 2023. That's what he said. Now, when I was on this nigga's channel, Knockout, right? He said, I gotta get you the fuck up out of here if you don't know your place. And I said, well, get me the fuck up out of here. Hey, it's cool. I don't get upset. I kick a hole in the speaker, pull the plug, and I jet back to the lab without a mic to grab. Sorry. I get flashbacks when I hear that word cool. Because I don't get upset. It happens. I'm old school, you know what I'm saying? But this nigga go and say, don't ever come back. So, nigga, I ain't ever gonna come back. If you want to reach out to me, I ain't got no email. You ain't gonna reach out to me. But if you do hear me on another live, and you want to pick up and get on that other person live, whatever live I'm on, and try to get at me, well, cool. Cool. That's you. But I'm done with this bullshit. Because I'm gonna tell you something about these debates. No matter where you go, I just saw the debate with Best Fight the Best, that bitch ass nigga, and Boxiana. And Boxiana was giving out some good ass points. And I feel like she was winning. But see, this is the thing about being biased. No matter where you go, if you go on a Errol Spence channel, you're gonna lose. Regardless. So this is what I do. Because I learn. I make my own videos about who the fuck I want to make my own videos about. And they just gonna have to deal with it. And if they don't want to retaliate, that's on them. That's it. Those days of all that debating shit, man, that shit's bullshit. That shit is bullshit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Because no matter what, it is what it is. I saw the debate with Best Fight the Best and Knockout, which is very interesting with Tank, talking about Tank and Devin Haney. You know, I try to keep Tank out my mouth. I like Tank a lot. He's same height, reach as Manny Pacquiao. I really enjoy watching him fight. But like I said, I have no, I don't know where to go with him because I'm not sure if he's really away from, if he's with Espinoza, you know, the background shit going on. So, you know, I ain't gonna get into politics with it, but I like Tank a lot. I like Tank a lot. I like Devin Haney also. So I'm only up and down like this with just the politics. But yo, listen, man. Knockout, I don't give two shits if you like me or not, man. And you're never gonna say my name. You're never gonna say my name. Because you're just one of those, you know, kind of cats that, you know, you don't want to give me any shine because you're scared that people come over here. They'll find me. They'll find me. You smell that? Do you smell that? I smell that. Miss Knockout. Miss Knockout, are you making some of that Creole food? Come on, Miss Knockout, talk to me. Are you making some of that Creole food? I smelled it. You know, when Knockout showed me a picture of your food, I was like, man, but I'm smelling it. No, I'm smelling it. I don't know where I'm smelling this shit from, but that shit smell good. Hey, woman.
Hey, woman. Hey, woman. Listen here. Since your old man ain't got no heart, maybe you'd like to see a real man. I bet you stay up late every night dreaming you had a real man, don't you? I'll tell you what. Bring your pretty little self over to my apartment tonight, and I'll show you a real man.
Yeah, that food that Mr. Knockout was showing that you made, Miss Knockout, it actually looked good. But when I tasted it, this what happened.
the hell?
Yeah, didn't taste too good. Now get one of your Dominions that come over here on my side to send you that fucking video. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here for you to read between the lines. It's not what they say, it's what they don't say. Yeah, I'm out.